Um, After the Super Saturday, because we had ours Friday. So Saturday, Melanie and her team had a training. So there were some sweet little tips and little nuggets that I thought I would share with you guys. Pull up my notes here. So she has, I don't know how many. I know Melanie's a superstar, 15-star diamond. I think there were like 8 elite coaches that were just in that little area from her team. And they all got up and spoke for like 20 minutes on different portions of their Beachbody business. The first coach got up and was talking about just building confidence. So number one, getting into your personal development. Anytime you're definitely in a slump or you're really working your business. So if you're working your business, you're getting a lot of no's. So right then and there, that can get tiresome. You can get bogged down, overwhelmed from that. So that's why personal development is in our 3 vital behaviors, because that's what's going to continue to push you and to show you that you're on the right track. I know plenty of the personal development that we listen to. There's some that have been in multi-level marketing, so they can speak right to that. And then in life in general, any personal development book is going to, Brent is telling me that was Val that said that. And I do not know how to pronounce her last name. Booza? Wow. Probably butchered that. So she was also saying that other people's opinions aren't going to pay your bills. So don't really worry about it. Brush it off. Oh, and this was a great little tidbit. And I'm sure you've probably heard it on different things before, but especially if you're a new coach or you are getting out of your comfort zone. So that can be a seasoned coach, that can be whoever. But if you're starting something new, fake it till you make it, until you've gained enough confidence and you actually know what you're doing. I'm sure everybody here have started a new job and you're totally like lost and don't know what you're doing. But if you're in customer service or somebody else is coming up to you, you're not just going to be like, oh, I don't know, I can't help you. If you don't know, what I've always heard is you find somebody that does know. That's where you come to your upline, you come to your diamond coach, your star diamond coach, you go to your FAQs to find the information. So don't be paralyzed because you don't know something. Nobody knew. Melanie Mitro didn't know when she first started 3 years ago. Lindsay Matway didn't know. So just don't overthink things. Then they talked about kind of on that part of don't be paralyzed. Stop wishing things are going to happen and start doing. So just get out there and start doing some. Don't just think that you have to have everything perfect or you have to know everything. Just go out there and invite and share what you love about Beachbody. That's the way that people are going to get attracted to it, because you became a coach for some reason. Whatever that reason is, share that with people, and they're going to feel your passion in it. Then they got down to combating objections. First and foremost, as we have all heard, is building that trust and that credibility with people. So I know we're definitely starting a new transition on the teams of doing the free groups, free 7-day groups or motivational groups. And that's a great way for somebody who's not quite ready at this point. You can join one of our free groups and build that trust and that credibility with them so that they'll want to eventually join one of our challenge groups. And definitely add value to your social media. And I know for one, personal development has helped add value to my life as a husband, as a father, as a coworker. So just being able to help people outside of the Beachbody community as well. Then sharing your life. I know one of the coaches also said that whatever that you have that you don't want to share on Facebook or in social media that you're just like totally frightened about, or something that you might not been super proud about that you failed at, or whatever have you, that's something that if you put out there and just be real with people, they will connect with, somebody will connect with you even more. And so you're not just that, oh, that she's that Beachbody or he's that Beachbody coach that's always promoting these people losing weight, or they always want me to buy something or join this challenge group. Like, no, we're real people as well. We go through struggles and failures, especially in the fitness realm of things. So you do not have to be perfect. Oh, inviting as well. I have this in bold print. Inviting is just spreading awareness. Don't always take it as you're inviting someone to, that if they don't say yes to your challenge group, that all hope is lost. If you think about inviting as just spreading awareness, spreading the gift of fitness, the gift of health, then that's going to continue to, you're going to spread your following. People are going to start really following you, listening to you, because you're really just trying to help them. And there's one tip that I'm going to save for our leadership, apprenticeship group that we're going to be starting on the 19th, about when someone does give you a money objection. So I'm going to make a video on that. So definitely stay tuned if you are wanting or not in our group on the 19th. Ask Katie or Ashton or myself, and we will get you guys into that. And from there, I will pass it on to Katie. I believe she has some other tips from Super Saturday as well.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm a little late. Whoops. I went to Super Saturday here in Chicago, and it was awesome. And after Jeff, I cannot pronounce his name, but Jeff Croman-Hoke or whatever, we met him in Utah. He works out of the Utah office. He's the Midwest sales manager. He works with 2 to 5 star diamonds, and he was setting up one-on-ones for anybody who could join him afterwards. So I had a one-on-one with him, and he gave me some. KJ would like to say hi. Say hi. Everyone will wave to you. Yep. Oh, look, they're all waving. See? All right, go. He gave me some really good tips about, and this helps me, so I'm sure if it helps me, or this is something that I do, there's probably one of you. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. That's the youngest one, sorry. If it's happening to me, it's probably happening to one of you or maybe one of your coaches. So what I do is, and it was said last night on the call with Lindsay, I think Nikki said this, that it's kind of like that shiny object, shiny ball thing with all the other coaches. I find myself constantly comparison. I compare myself to everyone else. So I'm like, oh, Melanie Mitchell's doing this, or, Katie Hefner's doing this, or Brittany Leggett's doing this, and Scotty Hobbs does this. And I kind of go, okay, so I have to do a YouTube channel. And I start like looking at YouTube and I'm like, I got to get there. And then I think, oh no, I have to do a blog. And so I'll start doing a blog, or, I have to do this Instagram. I have to do this. And I find myself going in this circle and I haven't done anything. I haven't gotten anything done that is going to move my business forward. So what he said is, for the next 3 months, just focus. What you need to do is put on your blinders. Stop following top coaches. Yes, go to their pages for inspiration, or if you're looking for a certain post or a quote or a script, definitely go there, but turn your blinders on, because you're you, and they have the time now to do those things. Set up a blog, post frequently, anything like that, because their funnel is so full of people. And their funnel is so full of people because of the compound effect and the consistency. They started the same way we all need to start, which is 3 simple steps. And yes, you have to do the 3 vital behaviors. So you should be listening to personal development. You should be working out, drinking your Shakeology. But then there's 3 steps that you should do every day. And he said to me, he goes, what do you do when you go to sit down and work your business? And I'm like, I go to Facebook. And he's like, I said, okay, I go to teambeachbody.com, go to my online office. He's like, no. I go, I open my contact list. He's like, we're getting there. So basically what you need to do, 3 things you need to do. This is what you need to do before you go to sleep. This is what you need to do before you take any questions or calls from your coaches. This is what you need to do before you reach out to your sponsor coach and ask them any questions. And this could take you as little as 15 minutes per day to do these 3 steps, which obviously follow-up is not included in that 15 minutes. But 1, increase your sphere of influence. So you should be adding 2, he said 2 to 4 people to your network daily. That's either talking to people and then bringing them over to Facebook, adding friends on Facebook, or getting someone's, contact information and adding them to your contact list. It's just a matter of what you prefer. If you're on social media, that's what you do, great. If you like to do that, but get them in your sphere of influence. Get them thinking about you. Number 2 is have 5 conversations daily with people that has absolutely nothing to do with Beachbody. So this just goes back to what everyone says, those simple things about reconnecting with old friends. So maybe there's someone that is on your Facebook that maybe you haven't really talked to them in a long time. Just send them a message and say, hey, what's new? Haven't talked to you in forever. Happy New Year, or whatever is, would make sense at the time. So obviously Happy New Year would still kind of work, or, hey, haven't talked to you in forever. Are you rooting for anyone in the Super Bowl? Just different stuff like that. And then, kind of go back and forth, and don't shake your head at me just because you're mad because the Cowboys are not going to be in it. Okay. Basically, you just want to go back and forth with them, and that's where the follow-up comes in. So if you do this in the morning, send 5 messages to people, reconnect with 5 people. That's morning. Then at night, if they've responded to your message, go ahead and follow up with them. And this will go on for a couple days, and obviously this is where time comes in, and it can become a little time consuming because 5 times 7, you're talking to 35 people. But if the conversations die and they stop responding to you, just move on, because you're talking to 5 new people every day. But now you're going to show up in their newsfeed. If they show a need, maybe they say, I really am tired of working full time, or, my job isn't what I had hoped it would be, or, I'm just so tired. I'm running around chasing the kids, or I just can't seem to find enough time in the day. That's when you then provide a solution, be it Shakeology is going to give you energy, or hey, I have a great workout program to lose those extra 10 pounds you were just telling me about, or I have challenge groups keep you accountable. You're not crazy about your job. This has given me a passion, or this has, provided me extra income, whatever. That's when you kind of toss Beachbody their way, but as a solution. And you didn't go at them with Beachbody initially. So those are the conversations in that step 2. Step 3 is actually 2-part. And what it is invite a minimum of 2 people per day to a challenge group. and B, invite 5 per week to the coach opportunity. Those can come in through your conversations, or maybe you have people, if you're looking at your contact list right now, or you have people in your mind that you're thinking, you know what, so-and-so would be great for coaching, or so-and-so would be perfect. I remember they posted that, you know, they're going to the gym, but they're losing motivation or whatever. Those are the people that you're going to reach out to first. And then as you go through your conversations, that's who you're going to reach out to as the 2 and 5, as the conversations kind of flow and they bring up that need to you. And I've been doing this for the last couple days, and it takes a lot of pressure off. I don't feel like, okay, I have to do, I guess when I have a to-do list like this and I set it down and I go, I have to do these 3 things, then I feel better when I go to do the other stuff. I feel like, okay, I did those 3 things. I've moved my business forward. Now I can go mess around and try to do a blog, or, you know, mess around with PicMonkey or whatever it is. And that's just me. I don't know if you guys feel that way, because I can't even keep my head straight half the time. I'm trying to look at whatever else he said. Oh, and success partners, accountability partners, he said, is really important to have one in the business, but also to have one outside of the business too. So that could be, you know, a mom, a sister, cousin, best friend, spouse, whatever it is, someone who's not in the business that knows you inside and out, to see when you're starting to slack in your own way. And I don't mean slack like not working, but, you know, they know you. They know if you're getting frustrated and they can see it. Like, I'm someone, I retreat. And I've already told the people, you know, that I want to hold me accountable. Like, if I start retreating, you call my ass out and you say, listen, where'd you go? I don't care if you have to come to my house, because I know that'd be far, but I know, you know, I know they would do it. And I know, like I told Kevin, I told my husband, I'm like, listen, when I start not opening my computer and I say, oh, this is so hard, I want you to call me out, because this is bigger than, you know, anything else. Yes, you road trip to Manuka and you come get me. But I guess a really, really big thing, and the most important thing, is belief. That's what I've been really finding lately. Not only belief in yourself, but belief in what you're telling them and what you're going to provide to them and help them, because that's going to show through your confidence when you're talking to them. It's going to help with objections, because I know when I had doubts before, people would say to me like, oh, you know, I don't know, it's just a pyramid scheme. And yes, we can say all the objections and everything else, but I would just kind of be like, oh, you know, but it's totally legal and it's everything else. No, I'm just like, okay, fine. That pyramid scheme is totally giving me a paycheck every week. If you don't want in, I'm moving on without you. That's fine. Or, you know, the people who are like, oh, it's really expensive. I'm like, this is the cheapest gym membership you can get. And you could do this workout program over and over and over. You have me as your texting you, messaging you, saying, did you do your workout today? What did you eat today? You know, like, whatever motivation you want, whatever level you want it at, that's what I'm going to provide you. And I think that's it. Since I was late, a total slacker, AKA I couldn't find the link. Did we talk about the cup, team cup, or any of that? Okay.
Nope. Go ahead, or Ashton can.
Yeah, Ash, you want to take it over? Or does anyone have any questions about that? No? Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. So, hope you guys had a great information. You guys took lots of notes and everything. Because it's always nice. Like I said, we did our Super Saturday in my living room. It was me and Trish, and that was that. But we had fun. So, okay. This is why events are very important. Let me hit on the team cup really quick. First of all, if you're not on a team, get on one. Okay? There's nothing that is going to be non-beneficial to you to join the team. Like, either you're on the team or you're not. It's not like it's going to cost you anything. And there's been statistics on it that people who actually are on the cups, they perform, I remember this. Come on, Dennis. Where are you at? You're the numbers one. But there was something that was brought up of like how people like increased like 70% or something like that. They did 70% better on their paychecks versus those who weren't on a cup team. So get on a team. You need 5 people. you're limited to at least one diamond or above. You do not have to have a diamond on your team though. But if you do, you can only have one. So they're honestly really fun. It's just a great motivation to push you more to get free gifts and all that other stuff as well too. So don't hesitate to just start asking people. Don't worry about, oh my gosh, do I have the best team? Am I going to find the best? Just get on a team. I'm not going to hit too hard on that because it's really basic, simple. It's all in your online office. One thing, where's this at? So I want to let you guys know like a little bit about our coach apprenticeship, and then I'm going to kind of just open it up for questions. But we're going to go over what we're doing right now is we're creating this system pretty much from scratch. It's still a work in process and everything, but we have been researching and learning. And all we're asking you guys to do is, if you're going to do this, match our effort. If you're going to do this, go all in. What's the point in going in for 1 week, hitting it hardcore for a week, and dropping off? What is it going to do for you? You know, that's the same way with working out. You know how you have those people that are like, I did so good for 2 weeks and then I just stopped. Okay, what are you doing to get back to it? Eating a bowl of ice cream? You know, I mean, it's like, if you have a bad day, if you mess up, if you have a cheat meal, if you do something that you didn't want to do, continuing doing it, what is it going to do for you? Nothing. So go in this. We're asking that you guys give us your heart, and I know that we all have lives, and if you really want to hit this, then make the sacrifices and do what you need to do to progress this. I have never been more busier in my entire life. Little did I know what adding 3 classes would do to my life. I'm up till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've been going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, if not a little past, and I'm up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I don't sacrifice my kids' time, and honestly though, I've never felt greater in my life, which is kind of crazy. I am a little overwhelmed, but it's actually pushed me harder to continue to do this. So things that we're going to go over, I mean, we're going to hit the 3 vital behaviors, because those are things that even if you're like, yeah, I know. The 3 vital behaviors, we hit it over and over and over. No, we're going to implant that in your head, because it really is the key to this business, the key to what you need to do. And you're probably like, really? Yeah, really. It really is. But we will cover stuff, where we'll go over time management or ways that can help create a schedule for yourself, over social media, challenge groups, ways that you guys can invite, getting new coaches started right, recruiting and growing your team, leadership, duplication for your team, and sharing your story to attract dream clients and coaches. So things that if you did not email your coach, please email them, because we're not going to come after you for your stuff. This is, I know that for me personally, I was always like, oh, come on. Okay, I'll just get you in, because I want to help every single person. I still want to help every single person, but I'm letting you know right now is that I've realized with getting into school that my time is very valuable, and if you want it, you come and find it and you get it. So, I'll be right out, honey. Thanks. So you need to get active and you need to set goals. We're going to talk about setting goals. Again, what Katie said, and you guys know, I mean, the team that I changed from, what was our team name before? Oh, Team Fusion. Completely changed it, because that's not me. I am all about believing. Belief is the key. We have a lot of keys to open a lot of different doors, just so you know. But belief, yes, believing. Figuring out your why. Committing 100% and staying consistent in doing that. Remove self-limiting beliefs. How many of you guys, like Katie said, I can't be a top coach because Look at Lindsay Matway. Like, she's perfect. She's like the Barbie doll type. She's amazing. Like, and then there's Melanie Mitchell that's like this. And then, this person is like Caleb. There you go. He's funny. He has he creates amazing videos. Like, I can't do that stuff. Why? No, you're not set out to do that stuff. You were created to be you. And you were created to shine the way that you can and the way that you are and what you have to offer the table. You were supposed to offer yourself. Who are you? So quit referring yourself to other people. What do you have to offer someone? What do you have? You need to believe in yourself first before you can start giving that to other people. So remove self-limiting beliefs. If you're not, it's not your conditions, but your decisions that shape your success. And that's something that we need to really understand. And if you guys were at Super Saturday, you guys saw that Katie's story. Who all saw it? Let's see your hands up. Great, great, great. If you didn't see it, go check it out, because you're going to be like, oh my goodness. I'm sitting here complaining over this. I am sitting over here complaining over this.
We got to talk to her in person. Just saying.
You guys keep making your videos and talking to all these people. I'll be sitting over here. So let go of limitations and affirm yourself every single day. Understand that you guys do have something great to offer, whether you see it or not. Like, I don't remember the girl's name. She has YouTube. She is all about plus size. She's like, plus size people can do max. She made a video on it and stuff. And the reason why she's rocking this is because she's a 100% full confidence in who she is and what she's doing, because she knows that she's going to create a change in her life. And by showing people that it doesn't matter what you look like or where you're at in your stage right now, that you can do anything. She is rocking that out there. And guess what? People are going to be looking at her like, dude, if she can do this, I can too. Just like John said, you have those stories that you don't want to tell, that you don't want to talk about. Those are the things that people need to hear from you. Those are the things that, as scary as they are to open up, because you're like, oh, who's going to talk about them? Or even putting your before photos. I know how hard that was. It took me a while until Lindsay's like, can I put it out? And I was like, whatever, just put them out, whatever. And when she put them out, do you know the response that I got behind it? I had Carl commenting on them, and I was like, holy crap. Like, why didn't I do this sooner? And it was someone to push me to be like, listen, just do this. You're going to see more positive effect on it versus those that are going to be negative about it. There were some negative comments, and it took me a little bit to kind of get over them. But so those are some of the things that we're going to go over. And, we're going to hit on those ingredients. We want to give you guys something that I like hit myself hard on, is not creating a system and then giving it to you guys to duplicate. And if you guys know in the team pages, I've been putting in scripts. I've been putting in, okay, if you have a new coach that signs on, send them this, because it really goes step by step on things that they should hit on. Why wasn't I doing that before? I don't know. Those of you that know me, I have a script for friend request. If you're a coach and you send me a friend request, if you're outside of the United States, or if I want to be your friend, that kind of sounds bad, but you know what I mean. You guys, it takes time, but when you create those scripts, when you create things that you can send to other people and duplicate, it will create a lifetime of hours that are saved. So if you don't have a system, like, we want to go over what's your brand, who are you, because then we can create a system, if you like it, the system that I created that has helped save my life with this going to school and everything. It's really been a lifesaver. So let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to hit on. Okay, so again, you guys, this is the year that you say, or should I say, is all in no matter what. And the reason that I said that is because I was doing my stuff. I was getting Success Club. I was, bringing on coaches. I wasn't all in. There was plenty of times that I was completely unfocused. I do not have any time to be unfocused right now. And that's why I did that. Well, I wanted a degree, but that's why I did that, because I know that I have to be completely, extremely focused and use my time very, very wisely. And not only that, but I have a big why. I have a big goal, and I have my vision set in front of me every single day, reminding me that I have 3 beautiful little children that I'm going to provide a home for. They're going to have to, they get to create their own rooms. I've been having them draw up their own rooms. I'm like, hey, create your dream room. And they're like, okay, well, what do we do? I'm like, well, what do you want in your room? Anything? I'm like, yes, put anything. If you want a 6-foot gumball machine, I'm like, put that in there. And they're like, are you serious? And I'm like, yes, I'm serious. Why? Because when they have something like that too, when they create a vision for themselves as well, and they're putting it up in their room, they're seeing that, okay, this hard work that we're going to help my mom, we're going to build a family together, we're going to work as a team together. This is what I can get out of it. That's the same for you guys. If you guys put in front of you what it is that you want and what it is that you're going for, and you're writing it down every single day and you're looking at it and you're affirming yourself that I can do this. There's nothing that makes me different than any of those other people. We are all on the same level. No one else here is different. It's not about the circumstances. It's not about where you live. It's not about where you want to go. It is literally about you. It's about what you will do to make it happen. And the biggest thing that I do want to say is that everything is figure-outable. Where did I get all the information from? Where did I get all the scripts from? I researched and researched and researched. And if I couldn't find something, I would go and find it. Lack of success comes from lack of resourcefulness. We have unlimited resources in front of you. That is one thing that I will say that has literally changed everything, is that, or from the beginning, I read the 54 PDF file. Yeah, we didn't have no coach training. I had to read this thing. And I read it. Why? Because I was determined to go somewhere with it. That is why I became a diamond coach in less than 90 days when I started, because I wanted to make it happen and I had to figure out how to make it happen. And if that's what you guys want, you will find a way to figure it out. If it's not important to you, then you won't do it. So if you're not where you're at, it's because you're not doing what you want to do, or there's not a big enough why driving you or pushing you. So don't set limits on yourself, because you're limitless. You are limitless, and you can literally create this business to what you want. And all of you sitting there thinking like, yeah. You know what? Get that out of your head right now, because otherwise I'm going to come over to your house and it's on. I'm not kidding you. This coach apprenticeship, you guys are going to learn right now that all that stuff that you're thinking in your head has got to go. You guys truly are all unique. Quit laughing, Katie. You guys are all unique. And you have something to give and offer to this world. And when you understand that, you're going to drive on that. So if you want to be a part of this, get in contact with your coach and get the stuff in. Because after Sunday, I'm sorry, but if you don't have your stuff in, you're not in. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Match our effort. Figure-outable. Yes, figure-outable. All right. Well, we didn't open up for questions, but you can post in the team event, and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. So, sorry. You guys have an amazing night. Hey, Success Club 10 already? It's go for it, you guys. Go for it.
Thank you, guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Good night.
Night.
Bye. Bye.